Hi guys, today is the 25th of January and we're going to do a quick top-down analysis of US30. Now, for US30, I am actually really biased on a short for US30 because if you have seen my previous videos, I did mark this box up where I said there was a whole lot of liquidity. And I was waiting for price to come back down. I'm just going to delete this. For price to actually come back down around that region way earlier, but then it decided to do a retracement. And if we actually see a fib, let's just do a fib and see where we are at with the fib. Yeah, so prices come back to reject the 0.618, and right now it is back down. This is my overall bias, and so definitely I'm looking for shorts on US30, guys. Okay, so it's really, for me, this is the liquidity zone, but I do think price can come all the way down here as a target point. But overall, if it decides to go tanking still, then on a weekly, I'm pretty decently sure that it's going to come to the bottom of this, which is 31700. Yeah, so this is the overall target point where it possibly could go, and then obviously the next point will be here. All right, just by the 200 moving average where it's set previously. So I don't trade like a full move in one go. I do like an overall analysis in the higher time frame, and then I take it down. Like you can actually see there's a zone here as well. So this, do you know this auto blocks indicator which I showed you guys earlier? I really like it because it's really useful, and I also want to address this because in my previous video there was kind of a few people who were talking about like the number of indicators I use and so on and so forth. Now I can trade without any indicators too. Like I've done my markups on nature chart. If you watch my YouTube videos, if you watched um any of my videos, you will see that typically I like to mark them up on a naked chart, right? That's because you get to see the overall candle movements, the price action, and the trends very clearly without all this messiness. On top of everything, I do draw my own support resistance, so it kind of looks a little bit messy over here just because you've got lines and all that stuff. And then obviously I've got my target points previously, which I'm now going to delete. Now, however, for me, it is like there's so many different ways to trade. And you know what really saddens me is because people find the need to kind of, you know, talk about that or give hate about that, which I feel like it's not even needed for. It's like if you've got a certain strategy that you've tested and it works and it makes you money day in and day out. Now, if this is you, I feel like you shouldn't get so bothered about what people are commenting or what people are actually saying about your trading style, because every trader trades differently. I just want to kind of remind you guys that, and just tell you guys that it's okay to have your own strategy that works for you and not be bothered by another trader's opinion on how your chart looks like, or why your markups don't look right, or why your analysis doesn't seem right. All that doesn't matter as long as what you're doing is making money for you. Like if it doesn't and what you're doing is not in the right track, then obviously put yourself out there again. Go and watch tons of YouTube videos, go practice back testing and find a particular strategy that works for you guys. Right? So it's really a quick reminder, because sometimes when I see all these comments, I think to myself, like, do you know what? Firstly, it doesn't hurt to be kind. Like you can have your own opinion, but you don't have to go out there and kind of talk bad about another trader. Secondly, I feel like regardless of the number of indicators I use or I don't use, I feel as long as that strategy works and is generating cash for me, that's all I need. Because at the end of the day, trading is a game that you play with a lot of technical analysis, right? And I feel like you can do that however you want as long as it's generating money. Okay, so I've addressed that now. But yes, so be confident in how you trade, guys, and don't let others tell you otherwise. Okay, so I've told you guys this is my main target point, and I'll show you guys something which I was really upset when I just opened my charts a while ago. Like this was a goddamn nice trade, like a rejection of the 200. So if I had seen this, which was just round about an hour ago, this would have been my entry. Like right now, I'm already positive 100 pips. and then my stop loss would have been above the zone, which is 41 pips. Like, this is insane. But right now we're doing a retracement, so great. I'm just waiting for another entry right now, and I am probably going to just trail my stop loss to break even and into profits as it goes along, and write this sweet baby down. Like, it's almost 800 pips. That's what I'm going for. Hopefully it's a tanking kind of a day today. I haven't checked the news, guys, so don't forget to check the news before you actually hit the trade button. Just so that you're aware. And obviously, as usual, you have the New Year openings, which will give you sudden spikes. So account for all of those. But this is really where I'm expecting price to go overall. Whether it's today or over the next few days, only price action can tell us. But yeah, this is where I will be actually keeping my eyes on. Okay, so let's just see what price action tells us. I mean, at the end of the day, you might want to just go back and do a retracement up in this space here. But then if I don't get a good entry for a sell, and if it decides to go back up again and it's doing some consolidation, then I'm not entering. Like, I would want to wait for a sell entry like as beautiful as this, and then I'm getting into it. Okay, so today's analysis is really short, just because it's actually something that I've been personally waiting for some time now, the drop to this liquidity area. There's just too much liquidity, guys. Just look at that. Just look at this space here, right? And then you look at this. So this whole bit here, to be fair, onto the bottom of this, which is what price did come down before. So technically, maybe just under here to reject the 200. But yes, I truly believe price is going to come there. It might just do a double bottom and go back up again. We don't know. But yeah, so do you see that? You could just come down, do a double bottom, do a fake out, and then right back up again. So that's one analysis, or you could come right back down and then go back, retest the bottom of the zone again for a retest candle, and then drop all the way down as what I showed you guys in the weekly. So, but that's for another day. That's not now. It hasn't come to where we are looking for yet. But as of today, I am looking for sales, really strong sales, and right now I'm just gonna wait. Whichever how would I say, whichever time frame really it gives me a nice rejection of the 200, I am basically entering. Like, this is a retest of this would be, so I'm just literally just waiting for the perfect entry, guys. So let's just see how that goes. Happy trading, safe trading, and just be patient with your trades, okay? And don't forget to check your news before you enter trades.